Right, guys, we're diving straight in. Hope you're well. I'm in the middle of a session. Sorry for the lighting just here. I've got the lights on in the room for this one. It's not a planned video, but we're just so you understand what's going on. We're doing a little experiment, and it literally is an experiment. This could go wrong. Let's see. We've got the Vox amp. So this is the Diamond amp Vox. We've got the low, the medium. We've got a high gain of that amp. And I've got a wet channel. So what we're going to do is we're going to just look at that wet channel because I've put a slicer here. Let's just do this. Okay, so there's my mono slicer. Yeah, cool. So what we're going to do now, sorry, this is an experiment, so bear with. We're going to just go to the single channel of the wet. And just have a look at that and see if we can expand the sound and experiment with the sound a little bit. So we're running in the wet channel through the twin combo, and we're hitting this divider and then the slicer. And I'm just using pattern 15. I've not really kind of dived that deep into it. I've given the attack and the duty a little tweak, and we've got none of the original signal coming through. But what we're going to do now is you'll notice I've got a second slicer set up. So let's just have a listen to that. Okay, cool. Right, so let's just open that into Dual. And over here, look at the mixer. So in Dual, leaving it in stereo. Oh, that's a bit of a clutter. Let's stick that in left, right. That's quite nice. I'd like to hear that a little bit more intensely, so let's bang a compressor on it. I've got my staying 60 level there, that's a good starting point. Let's compress it. I've got none of the direct mix coming through, but let's just compress it a bit more. Okay, let's just boost that level a little bit. Okay, now then, let's have a little look at what else I've got in the chain. Let's stick this octave on. Now what I've done, I've got the direct level up at full. So when I engage it, if I turn this down, when I engage it, we're just going to get that, which is usable. Let's go to... we'd have to figure something out, but I don't want to do that for a minute. I want to still hear this coming through like this, but have my octave in the middle. Don't know if this is working for me just yet, but we're just experimenting. So now here, what have we got there? We've got a delay, we've got a reverb. Let's stick a reverb on. Let's hear what that sounds like with my dry amp. Not thought about the chords I'm going to play. It's just an idea that's come from a conversation in the GT1000 Facebook group about slicers and can they be used in Dual and what can we do. So yeah, I'm having a little experiment. So let's stick a delay on that. What happens if we stick a delay on that? Now I've got this on quite a high attack because I like it to go crazy every now and again. But what we're going to do is I'm going to stick it on full so it goes really mad. And I'm only going to engage it for certain chords. I'm just letting it there. And I could have assigned that little change there from the feedback 90 to 100 on the expression. So it's still playing even though the block is disengaged. Let's pull that back to 90. It should just disappear in a moment. Let's go to completely wet again. Is our delay gone? Yes, it has. So what we're going to do is I'm going to stick it on 100 there on the feedback. I'm going to engage the delay just for the first chord, and then I'm going to disengage it. I'm going to engage the dry channel with it. Just pop it back down to 90. Get rid of the reverb. Get rid of the octave. Now let's re-engage the delay and the reverb without the octave. Just up the feedback on the delay for when I play the first chord of the round. My delay is still floating along with me from the first chord. Let's take that back. In fact, I think that's enough of an experiment. This is just fly on the wall video. I don't want to make it too long. I'll do your heads in otherwise. Yeah, but if you've not used the multi-effects before, this gives you an idea of how you can use routing and effects in more than the obvious way. I'll catch you in a bit. Take care.